Alright, so I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about my passion and what I love to do, and that's hunting the Osceola turkey. But first, just some history about the turkey. They're considered a prey species because pretty much everything in the woods that's bigger than them is trying to eat them, such as coyotes and foxes and snakes like to eat their eggs. So about 30 years ago, it was really hard to find a turkey out in the woods, but now they really came back and they're everywhere. You can find turkeys in almost every wildlife management area that you go to. So getting right to the hunting part of them, before you go and hunt a turkey, they're a federal bird. So if you hunt a turkey without all the proper stuff, it's a federal offense, which is big time stuff. You're going to need your hunting license, which for in-state is $27, and a turkey permit, which is $17. You can go to myfwc.com and buy all these licenses right off the website. But you have to have your hunter safety course if you were born after 1995 to buy a license. So if you don't have that, you have to take that course online or at a place or wherever you want that provides it. And then there's zones for the state of Florida. So there's 3 zones in the state: the Panhandle, like the central part of where we are, and then Okeechobee down. Okeechobee, their season opened up 3 weeks ago, and our zone opens up this weekend actually. So I'll be in the woods this weekend. And the Panhandle, they open up 3 weeks from now. So I don't know why, but it's all a bunch of different zones and they open up at different times. How to hunt a turkey. Believe it or not, a turkey is actually a very intelligent animal. They're extremely smart, smarter than a deer or a coyote or anything like that. One, they're a bird, but they live on the ground and everything's trying to eat them. So of course you have to be smart to not survive. But anyways, you're going to want to roost the bird the night before. Turkeys at night, they fly up in the trees and that's where they sleep. Stay away from other animals and not get ate while they're trying to sleep. So you're going to want to scout an area that you know where there might be birds, and you see them fly into the tree or hear them fly into the tree. You're going to want to get as close as possible to where they're roosting, because it makes it easier, you're close to the bird before you try to go hunt them. But you're going to want to know the woods. You can scare a turkey off the roost very easily. If they hear anything or see you, they will just fly off to another tree and you'll be screwed. So you want to know your area before you go walking in and tromping around and making a bunch of racket at 4 o'clock in the morning. Calls. There's all types of different calls, but here are the 3 main ones. The diaphragm is a mouth call. You place it on the roof of your mouth and blow air across the reed and it makes a turkey sound. You know what you're doing. That's probably the hardest call to use. I use that one in the slate call. The slate call, in my opinion, is one of the easiest because it's like a pen. You can, really work it however you want and figure it out and play with it until you figure it out. And the box call, it's alright. I like it, but it's really loud. So when unless you're trying to find a turkey that is really far away, it's not good for anything 100 yards in because it's just so loud. And these are all the types of calls that a turkey will make. The most common is a yelp. And if I had my calls, which I really wish I did, but I don't, they're at home, I would show you all these. But these are the sounds that you would make while you're hunting, trying to lure in the gobbler. The yelp is the most common sound that a hen will make when she's ready to mate. And a tree yelp is the same as a yelp, except they're in the tree during the roost. And you can, it's a really soft yelp. It's the same thing, it's just a lot softer. Not as loud. The cluck, so you're with a group of hens and they don't like to be outnumbered. So 3 or 4 hens, they want to be with a bunch of hens. You'll hear a cluck in the woods, and that's because they're trying to find a larger group to locate and group up with them. A purr sounds like a legit cat purring. They do this when they know it's not safe. When they know predators in the area, they'll purr at each other to let each other know. And then the flat down cackle. They cackle when they sound really obnoxious and loud when they come out of the tree in the morning. And they're very uncoordinated. They don't really fly down. They just kind of jump down and land. And yeah, it's really loud and flat down cackle. And then of course the gobble. The tom gobbles to attract hens to them. Turkey hunting is actually backwards. The gobbler, the tom, will gobble to hens to come to him. But you're turkey hunting, you're making hen noises trying to get the gobbler to come to you. So that just makes it even harder, but that's the way it goes. And I don't know how to pull up this hyperlink, so I'm just going to go straight to YouTube and give you all a short clip of an actual turkey in the wild since I don't have my calls. And that's a yelp. A yelp and cut at the same time. She's lost trying to find other hens or a gobbler. But these are the same sounds that you make on your call if you're trying to call in the com.
Oh, I see bird right there.
Yep.
But nobody's calling back. No, I didn't. I thought that's true.
What
Is that
she's
another
saying
one?
right now is she's saying she's ready to mate, but she's lost. She has no other hens with her and can't find her tom, so she's doing everything she can to try to find her friends. And that is my presentation.